What's up, everyone? It's Anna, also known as that Star Wars girl, and today I am in my little Padawan get-up because I'm going to be talking about costumes. Now, this is just something I think I got at a thrift store. This is one of those kids' Halloween costumes. I didn't even dye it. But, now that Disneyland has opened up Galaxy's Edge, there are probably going to be a lot of Star Wars fans that are coming to Disneyland because they want to see it. They want to go see the Millennium Falcon. They want to ride the new ride. They want to drink the blue milk at the cantina. But a lot of people, don't know these rules at Disneyland. Not everyone is, the frequent Disneyland goer. So they're not aware of all the rules that surround Disneyland. Now, I've been to Disneyland plenty of times. When I was in college, I worked at the Disney store at San Francisco. I was one of the stock managers. And so when you work for Disney, you get to go to Disneyland for free. That's part of the perks and everything. So I went to Disneyland a lot. And one of the things that people love about Disney that is one of the top selling items that at Disney stores are the costumes. And Star Wars fans are known for cosplaying and dressing up like their favorite characters. But Disneyland is very, very strict about their rules. Now, I have no plans of going to Galaxy's Edge anytime soon, so I'm not going to be able to, give you pictures or anything or talk about my experience there. But this is something that I felt that I have quite a bit of knowledge on, so I'm going to talk about it. And that is Disneyland's costume policy and how if you thought that, hey, Star Wars Land is opening up, I'm going to go cosplay as my favorite character, I'm going to go, it's going to be awesome. Well, unfortunately, I'm going to break the news to you, you're not going to be able to do that. So I have an article pulled up, so I'm going to read that and, just kind of give my own commentary as we go. So let's check this out. Alright, I have this article pulled up, and it's from Forbes. Here's why you can't wear costumes at Disneyland Star Wars theme park Galaxy Edge. So let's hear what this person had to say. If there's one thing Star Wars fan loves to do, it's dress up as their favorite character whenever they get a chance. I find this to be true, at least for myself, it's harder to dress up like Star Wars characters because, my favorite character is Darth Vader, and it is absolutely impossible to find a Darth Vader costume in my size. Also, cosplaying is very expensive, but like I said, this was something I got at a thrift store. It's a kid's thing, but it works. It fits me. I can wear it. I can pretend to be a Jedi. Let's see. Going to see the new Star Wars film, better put on that Luke Skywalker Jedi robe or Kylo Ren mask. No, if you have any kind of dignity, do not wear the Kylo Ren costume. It is not only an awful, awful design, it's also a ripoff of a much better design. He's in a freaking dress. It doesn't make any sense how he is able to maneuver and fight. It's not a good, and even his weapon is absolutely awful. It's a horrible, horrible design. You would cut your hand right off. So save yourself the embarrassment. Don't dress up as that fool. Whether it's a stormtrooper, a Sith, or a Jedi Master. This person probably isn't up with the news that there's no Sith anymore. There's no shortage of costumes Star Wars fans love to dress up in. Very true. When we go to the Rise of Skywalker, I'm sure my family will be just as costumes as they were when they saw The Last Jedi. Oh, those poor people were probably so disappointed. So it's definitely a little weird to have a brand new Disney Star Wars theme park launch in LA and soon in Orlando and not be able to wear a costume when you visit. After all, Galaxy's Edge is supposed to be this huge immersive experience that makes you truly feel like you've landed on a planet in the Star Wars universe. Wouldn't more people in costume make that even more immersive? Disney has a no costume policy for its theme parks. Now, this isn't exactly true, so I'm going to finish this paragraph and then I will explain. However, it is no different from Galaxy's Edge. Once you hit the ripe old age of 14, you're no longer allowed to dress up like Anakin Skywalker or any other fictional characters. Kids 13 and younger are the only ones allowed to wear costumes, and it's actually for a pretty good reason. According to Disney, the current Disneyland Resort costumes policy will be in effect in Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. Costumes may not be worn by guests 14 years of age or older. Appropriate Disney-bounding dressing in outfits inspired by favorite characters is permitted. Now, that's exactly what I'm going to get into. So, there's a difference between actual cosplaying as the characters that you like as compared to Disney bounding. Now, me going to Disneyland in this, which is obviously a children's costume, this is obviously not real, and maybe if I wore jeans, and obviously my hair, it's just like back in a ponytail, I got my little Padawan braid, and maybe a lightsaber kind of thing. This is obviously Disney bounding. This would not be considered wearing a costume, or as compared to, if you take your daughter dressed up like Cinderella, and she's got the Cinderella costume, she's got the shoes, she's got the crown, I know that they sell little wands and stuff. That is okay, of course, because they're children. You obviously know that these children do not work at Disney. But if I were to go to Disneyland and I'm in, like I said, Darth Vader's my favorite character, even though I'd be the shortest Darth Vader at the theme park. If I went in like a complete full-on cosplay, like my mask is authentic, my entire costume's authentic, I have the lightsaber and everything, and if your costume looks good enough to where it looks like movie quality ready, if guests, which is what they call people at Disneyland, if guests mistake you for somebody that works at Disneyland, again, like if I went to Disneyland not dressed as like a Star Wars character, if I went to Disneyland dressed up like a Disney princess and my costume was good enough for a guest to want to take a picture with me because they think I work there, that is like Disney. They're like, nope, not okay. So I've gone to Disneyland plenty of times where I do wear a costume, but I do a swap. I do a gender swap. So there's been plenty of times when I've gone to Disneyland in this really legit Aladdin costume that my grandmother made. And I've walked around Disneyland. People have, said, hey, cool costume. And usually the people that know about the rules, they know not to ask to take a picture with you, but I've gone, of course, and I've taken pictures with some of the cast members that work at Disneyland or dressed up in costumes, and because I'm a girl, I can get away with wearing a legit Aladdin costume because everyone knows that I'm a woman and that Aladdin is very obviously a man. If I were to dress up like Princess Elsa, get the wig, get the dress and everything, that wouldn't be allowed. So if you are going to Disneyland, if you're not in the area and you're traveling out, you're going to dress up like a Jedi, you're going to dress up like a Sith, heck, maybe you have a really legit Admiral Akbar costume and you got the mask and everything, leave it at home because you're not going to be allowed to wear it at Disneyland. And I understand this from a business aspect because what if somebody is dressed up like Ahsoka? You are in the most legit Ahsoka or like Princess Leia costume. Little girls want to come take picture with you because it's like, oh my god, or little boys, they're like, oh my gosh, it's Ahsoka, oh my gosh, it's Princess Leia. And maybe you're on the phone. Maybe you're pissed off because somebody hit your car in the parking lot or somebody stole your parking spot. Maybe you want to go off and don't do this because it's bad for you. Maybe you want to go have a cigarette. Or maybe you were in California Adventures and you were able to, get some adult beverages and you're just kind of loopy and out of it and a kid sees you and you ruin the magic of that character for them. So with that, I'm 100%, I understand why they're doing it because that's just the worst thing in the world when you're a little kid and you're excited about something and you see your hero and it's not the hero anymore, kind of like those movies when the certain thing happens with a certain person that lives at the North Pole and they're at the mall taking pictures with that certain person from the North Pole and you find out that the beard isn't real and it's like you watch that on a little kid and it just kind of breaks your heart. So 100% I understand why Disney has this policy, but there are ways around it. Like I said, you want to dress up, just do a gender swap. If you're a dude and Ahsoka's your favorite character, dress up like Ahsoka. They're not going to say anything. They can't say anything because you're a dude dressed up like Ahsoka. Obviously, everyone knows Ahsoka's a girl. If you're a dude, you want to dress up like Princess Leia? Dude, own it. And hey, I have gone into Disneyland, but this of course was on Halloween. So on Halloween, you are allowed to wear costumes. That's like the only time it's exempt. I went to Disneyland in the Slave Leia costume. My birthday is Halloween, so I always celebrate it on Halloween. I'm like 100%, you're coming to my birthday party, you got to dress up too. So me and all my friends, we went to Disneyland. I was in my Slave Leia costume. They didn't say anything. So if you guys want to go Disneyland Slave Leia, more power to it. If you dudes want to wear Slave Leia to Disneyland, do it because that would be absolutely hilarious. I would love to see Disney's reaction since they're trying to wipe away Slave Leia. But I don't know what the policy would be on that one, just because when I went and was on Disneyland, I mean, you see some girls go to Disneyland, they're in like little tube tops and like the tiniest shorts you've ever seen in your life. So if they are okay with that, but they're not okay with slave Leia, I don't really know. But there's always ways around the rules. There's always loopholes, and I'm one of those people that I feel like Qui-Gon, he's just like, oh, Yoda, you don't want me to train this kid? Well, guess what? I'm going to do it anyway. So sometimes I think rules are meant to be broken. If you want to go to Disneyland, you want to be a freaking Jedi? Cool. Guess what? You're going to be a Jedi that wears jeans. You can wear sweatpants too. So if you want to go to Disneyland, you want to be a Jedi, you want to like do like me, a little Padawan thing, you can do it. Just make sure you look like I wouldn't say hipster because it wouldn't be hipster, but do the Jedi, do like the maybe like a version of what business in front, party in back. So maybe do like the top half where it's obviously you're a Jedi, and then wear like jeans and like checks and something like that. So business up top, party on the bottom, or opposite, I would say. But yeah, you can do it. There's always a loophole. So I know this isn't like typical Galaxy's Edge news, but I just thought that this would be fun. I know that this isn't a policy that everyone is familiar with, so I just wanted to talk about that because it's something that I like. I like going to Disneyland. I like being kind of dressed up, taking pictures with the characters. It's fun. You're at Disneyland. You get to live out, your childhood again, even though they're changing things. Like, it broke my heart when they changed Star Tours, and I can't even ride it anymore because I used to be something meaningful, and now it's like, oh, it's Finn, it's Rey. It's like, I don't care about them. Even the freaking Pirates of the Caribbean ride, they took out where the part where they're selling brides and we want the redhead because like, oh, it's human trafficking. It's like, that's part of history. If you erase history, you're making it so that way it didn't happen, and this is something that did happen, and if you don't learn from the past, you're liable to make the mistake in the future. So this is something that children should learn about, so that way they know this is bad, don't do it. But they don't care. They care about being politically correct. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, that's okay too. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. Make sure you click that little bell. That way you get notifications when I put out other videos and live streams. And until next time, everyone, have a great rest of your day. And may the Force be with you, because we are really, really, really going to need it. Bye, everyone. What's up, everyone? I have a P.O. box, so if you want to send me some mail, go ahead and send it to Anna, that's Star Wars Girl, or TSWG for short, at P.O. Box number 28171, Santa Ana, California, 927998171. Have a great day, everyone. Thank you so much.